So we're going to look at Taylen Green from his game against Tennessee yesterday or this weekend, whenever you're watching this. Look at some of the best throws that he made. But before we do, actually, let's pause real quick. Let's talk about Green for like 1 or 2 minutes and talk about the performance overall, because I thought it was his best game ever as a Razorback. I thought we saw some improvements. I know there were still some missed throws and some stuff that was still inaccurate at times, but you can live with that for one reason, because he had 0 turnovers. And we talked about pregame, talked about the preview. If Green has 0 turnovers and no big plays, and even if he does miss a few throws, they have a chance to win this game. And they had 0 turnovers. They had a few big plays. And even though he did miss a few throws and there were a few throws that were off target, overall, I thought this was his best game by far. We saw some big improvement. And the one kind of takeaway besides those improvements and besides the 0 turnovers is the leadership. We saw whenever he got hurt, the broadcast kept showing him on the sidelines cheering his team, just in the game. I thought that was awesome to see. And you see how much his teammates love him, right? When he was coming off the field and he was injured, you saw all his guys come up to him. So as a former player, that's kind of a cool thing to see. So we're going to watch a few clips of Green. And like we talked about, he was pretty good in every area yesterday, taking care of the ball. We saw some vertical throws. He was 4-6 on balls thrown 20 yards or more downfield, and the balls that weren't completed were drops. 19-27. So he should have been 21-27, by far his most accurate game. And yes, you can look at a few throws that, the beginning of the game, that long drive where the rollout should have been a touchdown if it was a more accurate throw. I get it. But I thought overall, the reason you won is because Green kept you in the game, and your defense was lights out. Okay, so let's look at some of these throws from Green. So these first 4 throws, this is going to be a vertical throw, bottom of the field, I think to Armstrong. The first 4 throws were post 14-3. So this was after they got down 14-3, after kind of dominating in time possession, but not able to really capitalize. So 14-3, and this is maybe the most impressive part of Arkansas's comeback is usually this is when they would have quit. This is not quit, but this is when they would have not been able to come back. But 14-3, huge throw here, hits his guy exactly where he's supposed to hit it. Great coverage, accurate throw, hell of a catch by Armstrong as well. One of my favorite throws. Right after this next play. Okay, so he's out of the picture. I apologize, but it's a good job by Green. This throw looks easy, but Arkansas fans, you know this in the past. Sometimes he's just off with these throws. Well, it's good timing. Before the receiver even turns, he's thrown it. And when you're able to be accurate and when you're able to be on time with your throws, it leads to yak yards, which we saw several times from Green to Armstrong yesterday. So really good job by Green there. Okay, so they drove down, they scored. They made it, 14, was it 14? 10, right? 14-10. And then these next 2 clips, these are deep balls to 5. Arkansas fans, y'all can tell me who that is. I actually do not know. We do a lot of SEC quarterback content. And then we saw the deep ball to Armstrong again, which is another great throw where he got injured on. I'll go ahead and move myself out of the way. I like this as a hole shot. I believe cover 2, right, is that hole shot between that DB and the safety. The receiver takes a hit, holds on to it, but sometimes that's the read. Sometimes the receiver's got to take a hit to make a catch. Good job there. And I liked it because he actually led him back inside here as opposed to leading him upfield. So whether that was on purpose or not, he was semi protected, right? Again, so I went back a little too fast. Let me pause it real quick. So here's Green's last throw before he got hurt. This was to Armstrong, top of the screen here. Really nice throw. Again, giving your guy a chance to make a play against tight coverage here. This is when he takes a hit here. But, sorry. Let's go ahead and move this back in. Okay, takes a hit, but able to deliver a really nice throw. Again, he was 4-6 on passes that were 20 yards or more downfield, and 2 were dropped. So it should have been 6-6, right? Really good job by Green. Hell of a catch, too, but that's a perfect throw. You can't put it any better than that, right? So these 4 clips were all when they were down 14-3, and they were able to engineer a comeback, which the games so far this year, Arkansas has gotten up, and the other team has come back, and then Arkansas hasn't been able to respond. So Arkansas was able to respond. So really good job there by Green, and really good situational football, which the team hasn't shown so far to have. So great job there by Green. So here's the beginning of the game. Let's watch a few clips from the beginning of the game as well, because I think it does a good job showcasing his improvement. Again, yes, there were some times that he was off and some throws that you wanted back or some throws that he just didn't see. But I thought we saw a lot of improvement. So here's a good accurate throw. It's a 3rd and 9. They just bring 4. And Green was really good yesterday against the blitz and when they would only bring 3 or 4. Against the blitz, he was, 11 for 17. Whenever they would not blitz, he was 8 of 10. So really good overall. So 3rd and 9, opening drive. Middle of the field is wide open. Again, this is a throw he should make, and it's a throw that he does make. I think it's just another good example of the improvement from Green. So Tennessee only brings 4. Let me move myself out of the way. Good job to Centenia, I believe. All right, someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, another good clip here. This is a little mesh route to the tight end Haas, I believe. So this is Tennessee bringing 5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They blitz, so it's 5v5. But where they blitz, this is Green's guy. So this is on Green. He gets rid of the ball to Haas nicely against man defense. Again, this little like mesh concept. Boom, boom. These crossing routes here, which is nice to see. Green stands in, pressure, takes a hit, able to complete it to Haas for a nice first down. Again, if you're an Arkansas fan, you wish you would have had a touchdown on this drive, right? I get it. Like there were points left on the field, but then they you able to find a way to win. And I hope Green's okay, by the way. I haven't seen any reports on what exactly his diagnosis was. So if you have, please go ahead and let us know. All right, so here's an accurate throw by Green. It's man coverage, slant route here, and it hits his receiver in stride. So this is what we talked about at the beginning of the video. When you hit your receivers in stride, when you're accurate, when you make it easy on them, you can have some yak yards, which Armstrong had, I don't know how many yak yards yesterday, but definitely a few. And these are the type of throws that in the past we've seen him maybe throw it behind him or throw it low. He has to dive. Oops, sorry. Okay, I don't know what I just did. Sorry for those emojis. So even though, again, wasn't perfect yesterday, even though there were some off throws, like we saw more throws that were accurate than throws that weren't. So when you can hit your guys in stride, let them do the work. That's exactly what happened here. Okay, so this might have been my favorite throw, actually. It was the 3rd and 15 from in their own end zone. The running back is out of the backfield, and we've seen him kind of freeze on times when receivers are open, kind of just like hesitate and kind of like try to short arm it. And high pressure situation, it's a 3rd and 15, you're in your own end zone, and he's able to hit his running back, right? Yeah, hit his running back in stride. Ends up being a big first down that, do they drive down? Is this a clip do they drive and score on this? I can't remember if they score on this possession or the next one. It might have been this one. Someone can correct me. But this is my favorite throw, 3rd and 15, and this was a throw that, if you remember the Oklahoma State game on a wide open wheel route that he missed, right? Threw it just too low. So overall, I think we saw a lot of improvement from Green. I'll go ahead and put it at the beginning of the clip, let it just run. We saw a lot of improvement for Green. The vertical throws, like he should have been 6 of 6 on balls throwing 20 yards or more downfield. Those are hard throws to make. So that shows improvement in accuracy. And then these throws here, like the throws to Armstrong, not this throw, but the ones that hit him on the slant, the ones that were good timing throws, it allowed Armstrong to get upfield for a bigger gain. So if you're an Arkansas fan, let me know your thoughts below on Taylen Green and the huge upset win that y'all had against Tennessee. I was texting all my Arkansas people, and I know they were pretty pumped. So congrats to Arkansas fans. That's a huge win. And I love seeing Green kind of bounce back, and I hope he's healthy. I hope he's okay. Props to Singleton, too, for coming in and a really stressful situation, but was able to lead the team and able to kind of just manage what he needed to manage for Arkansas to win. So Arkansas fans, let me know your thoughts on Green's performance below. Let me know what you thought overall. Again, the biggest takeaway is 0 turnovers. Yeah, you missed some throws, but you made more throws that were good than throws that weren't. And the leadership, I thought, was something that I took away just watching him on the sidelines after he got hurt. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, if you are an SEC fan, SEC quarterback fan, Arkansas fan, please consider subscribing. We do a lot of SEC quarterback content and a lot of Arkansas content as well. So like, share, subscribe. Keep following us along. We'll see you next time. Peace.